Hi, welcome to Skanda Happy Learning. Today we are going to discuss the important lesson reproduction in plants. What is reproduction? The reproduction is nothing but the process of living beings are able to produce its offsprings is called every organism in the living world, they are able to produce the young ones. Why do organisms reproduce? Most of the organisms reproduce to continuation of their population. What will happen if all the organisms stop the process of reproduction? There would be no living organisms on the earth. So, life existing on the earth, that is due to only reproduction. So, reproduction is a very important process to continuation of the life on the earth. We see different types of plants in our surroundings. Most of the plants produce the flowers. The flowers are the most attractive parts among all parts of the plants. So most of the insects and birds attract the flower because of they are in different in colors, as well as they produce good fragrance. So in this lesson we are going to discuss what is the role of flowers. What is the role of flowers in plant life, and another is types of reproduction. In plants. These two major topics we are going to discuss in this lesson. One is what is the role of flowers in plant life, and another is types of reproduction in plants. Let's collect the different type of flowers. Say for example, datura, hibiscus, the flower of the cucumber, bottle gourd, bitter gourd, Ipomia. Collect the flowers of all these plants and observe them carefully. What are the parts are present in the flower? Just try to observe. Now let us look at the different parts of the flowers. The most of the flowers, it has same parts. Now let us observe. The flowers, it has the four major parts. One is sepals, and the second one is petals, third one is pistil, and fourth one is stamen. These four parts are present in the flower. The next, it has stalk. The stalk is in a green in color. It is attached to the stem. The flower attached to the stem with the help of a stalk. Then next, if we observe here, so below the ovary, the swollen region is nothing but thalamus. All the parts of the flowers usually sit on the thalamus. Now let us the four major parts in detail. Sepals. What are sepals? Sepals are green in color. The function of the sepals is nothing but to protect the flower at the bud stage. Protect the flower at the bud stage. That is the major function of sepals. At the bud stage, the parts of the flowers are not visible. So here, these parts of the flowers are protected by sepals. Then next to petals. So these are the petals. The petals are different in color. Some flowers, it has red in color. Some flowers produce the petals green in color. Some flowers petals are yellow in color, blue in color, different in colors. So why the petals are in different colors? Mostly the flowers of the petals attract the insects for pollination, and also they produce good fragrance. So due to that, most of the insects and birds attract the flowers. Then next to pistil. So the blue color part is the center of the flower. This is called pistil. The pistil is the female reproductive part of the flower. Female reproductive part. What is the female reproductive part? The pistil is the female reproductive part. The next to stamen. So we can see here, just I have drawn with violet color. So these are the stamens. The stamen, it is the male reproductive part of the flower. Male reproductive part of the flower. In case of pistil is the female reproductive part of the pot, and in case of stamen is the male reproductive part. These two parts, sepals and petals, these two are known as non-essential parts of the flower. Non-essential parts of the flower. The pistil and stamen are known as essential parts of the flower. Yes. Sepals and petals are non-essential parts of the flower, and pistil and stamen are essential parts of the flower. The pistil is also called gynoecium. Gynoecium. Pistil is also known as gynoecium, and stamen, it is also called androecium. Now let's observe the pistil, female reproductive part. If you observe the female reproductive part, it has the three parts. The stigma. Pistil, it has three parts. One is the stigma, and this tube-like structure is called style, and the swollen region, so this oval shaped structure, that is called ovary. Cut the ovary transverse section of the ovary, we can find out, just observe it under the microscope, we can see the ovules. Inside the ovary, it has the number of ovules. Some of the flowers, it has one ovule, some has two, so number of ovules. The pistil, it has stigma, style and ovary. These are the three parts we can see in the pistil. The ovary, it consists of ovules. These ovules are the female gametes. What are the female gametes? Ovules. Where these are located? The ovules are located in ovary. Then next, look at the male reproductive part, stamen. The stamen, it has the two major parts. One is filament and another is anther. When anther gets matured, it produces the thousands of the powdery like substance called pollens or pollen grains. These pollens are male gametes. What are the female gametes? Female gametes are nothing but ovules. What are male gametes? Male gametes are pollens. Remaining topics are incomplete flower, complete flower, unisexual flower and bisexual flowers. These are the topics will be discussed in part 2. Please do subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you.